For this portion of training, we will be logging into the training environment to learn about the NDHIN Home Page, settings, and navigation tools. As you can see, I have entered my username and password, and I will click Login. Sometimes it does take a couple of minutes to load, and you will be taken to a disclaimer page, which just talks about the sensitivity of PHI, handling it properly, and accessing and utilizing the data responsibly. You can go ahead and accept this. If you would get interrupted during your login process and it takes you more than 5 minutes to accept that, you will be taken back to your login page. Single sign-on users do not get the disclaimer pop-up. Once logged into the portal, the user home page will display, and you will see the user menu options in the left panel, and the default sections of recent patients and my work list will also display, and we will discuss these in more detail. NDHIN is friendly and fairly intuitive, and if you have any experience using electronic health record, you will find a lot of similarities. There are several icons used for navigation that you will see us use throughout training. You can use this toggle icon to show and hide the menu to give you more working room in the system. There is also a home icon that will always take you back to your home page, no matter where you are within a patient record. This bell is an indicator for a new message. Then you have your username, and here you have a drop-down menu with an option to change and check your user settings, and we'll go through that. And then you have your logout button, and that is the best way to close out of NDHIN when you're done using it. To log out with the logout button ensures proper security measures are in place to prevent unauthorized user access, and that is preferred over using the X to simply close the browser. Another recommendation is to not use your browser back button, because sometimes that is not recognized and you might end up getting an error message. So if you want to move somewhere else throughout NDHIN, it's recommended that you use your menu options and these options, and then other options and tools that are available once you get into a patient record. To take a look at your user settings, you simply click on that option and your page will pop up for you, and you can change your password, change a security question. You can tailor your screen to choose whichever things you want to display for you and however you want them arranged. You can also set your inactivity logout. So if you don't have activity within whatever amount of time you choose, it will log out automatically and you'll have to log back in. You cannot exceed 30 minutes. If you are one that has an NPI number, here you can verify that is correct along with your address and other settings. If you make any changes, just simply click Update Preferences and they will save for you. Let's go back to our home menu. And we will look at our work lists. And you're able to establish 6 of them with up to 100 patients per list. So if you need patients grouped or sorted in any way that you follow them or make it a little more efficient for you to follow them, you can go ahead and create these work lists. You can name them whatever you like. And if you're done with a list and you want to make a new one, you can just click Rename, type in your name, click Save, and it will update for you. You can see it did not update over here, so you may need to hit refresh. And now you will see that your new work list names match. I'll show you how to add patients to these lists, and it's very easy to do that. Next, we will talk about notifications. And here you have an opportunity to indicate if you want to receive additional information about your patients. You can be notified if you have a patient who is admitted, discharged, admitted to the ED, and also get notifications on radiology and lab reports. So make your selections and click Save. And then on the top portion of this page is where you can choose how you want to receive those notifications. This first box is a general email such as a Yahoo, or maybe it's a work email, and those are actually considered non-secure. So PHI will not be shared if you get that notification. Rather, you'll get an email that says, you have received a notification with NDHIN, you'll have to go look at it. If you select this next box that says My Webmail, this is a direct secure email address. So PHI could be included in that. If you want to be notified using this internal messaging system, which I'll show you in a second, you can choose the Concerto user messaging. And here you will receive the messages in this message box. So when I click to see my new messages, it will show me that Mickey Mouse was admitted, because this is secure. Everything is secure within NDHIN. So this is what that notification might look like. And you can also see the same thing when you're looking in the messaging section over here. If I want to see my received messages, I click on that and it shows me my new messages. This messaging system is a simplified email type of system, or looks simplified, but again, it's very secure, but operates just like any other email box. If you want to do a new message, you can click the to box, type in who you want your recipient to be, and that will populate. Just type my message and click send. And if I want to verify that it went, I can look in my sent box or my out box, and it shows that I have a message that went to Natasha. So that is how the home page looks and functions, and how some settings work and some navigational tools.